Hello YouTube fans, here we are again, gardening with Vincenzo, and we're outside on this lovely day, going to be 70 degrees here in zone 6A, and I've been going around and clearing up my debris organic, and then I'll recycle that, throw that in the compost pile, and I just happened to come across my dwarf, several years old, bonsai sweet cherry tree, and I thought I'd just demonstrate. I will look at that, go up, and then come down a little bit. Then I'm going to show you how we're going to prune him. Now remember, he's in a container, so I can actually rotate him to get varying exposures to the sun. So that's important to keep in mind when I'm pruning. So here we go. And I've got my big hat on, protecting my neck, and 3/4 sleeves on, even though it's warm. Protect myself, and don't forget to use that sunscreen. All right, here we go, YouTube fans. All right, as you can see on here, this thing is just loaded with buds, and you have to remember that fruit does not grow on vertical branches. It grows on the horizontal branches. And so what we're going to do is we want to kind of open this up to the sun, and we want to snub the growth on this. I actually want this to be a very nicely pruned bonsai fruit tree. And I'll probably end up taking him and putting him in a barrel down there with my new stand down there in the bottom garden. But for right now, as you can see, and I think I just might pick him up and rotate him right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to pick him up and rotate him, the whole thing. There we go. Now he's looking just like how I want him. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to snip him for opening up the center. So we'll take that one off. I am going to give him a little snip right above the bud, and I want to keep this little one here, but I don't necessarily want to have all that growth in the center. So we're going to snip him down a little bit all the way around the edge. We want our branches just to be a couple of inches extended out from the base. And we'll continue to prune him to the inside. There we go. And I want to figure out what I want to do in here. I'm going to take this little branch off the center. I don't want him in there. And we're going to take a little bit off of this one also. And I just can't decide, do I want to take this center one off right here? I think I'm going to leave him alone for right now, and then I'll clip him back. There we go. So I don't want really too many branches coming out, but I do want a nice full tree. I've changed him. The direction of my sun is going to be right on top of him. We want him to kind of radiate out. You want to take off the ones that are growing towards the center. And he looks pretty good right there. I keep him in pretty good shape. And he ought to have a nice set of blooms on him. And while I'm out here, since we did a pretty quick video, I just want to give him a pan here. You can see how nice he looks. This is my garden area come springtime. You can see the hanging baskets. You can see my grapes. I'm going to have to get up there and do some pruning on the grapes. All the way down there, straighten up the arbor a little bit. Have to do a few things. And I'm just going to do a slow pan here of this whole grow area. And you can see the picnic table farming all in order here. And you can see down below, that's my 40-foot long container garden where I have my dwarf with my dwarf Granny Smith apple that I've done the pruning on. And so we're outside and we're out and about. I hope everybody has a chance to get out there, smell some fresh air. It's a little tough with the social distancing, and good to hear the birds. You can hear them in the background. It's a lovely sky. Gonna slowly pan up there. Wispy. You got a couple days we're gonna be in the 70s, but we're supposed to get cold again. Interesting weather here in Zone 6A. It always is. Give you a little pan here of the skyline. Very lovely here. Very blessed to have located where I am in this great community. Middlesex Township, Valencia, PA. All right, another Gardening with Vincenzo, out and about. Thought I'd share that video with you. Y'all be safe out there.